47 broke and in debt, to now making $15 million a month. How is it possible to go from being completely broke, deep in debt, and feeling like a total failure at 47 years old, to building a business that generates $15 million every single month? This sounds like a plot from a Hollywood movie, right? But for one man, this isn't fiction. This is his real life. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most incredible comeback stories you will ever hear. It's a story about resilience, unconventional thinking, and proving that it's never ever too late to change your life. Stick around, because this story might just change the way you look at your own challenges. Imagine this. You're 47. You've tried multiple businesses, and they've all failed. You're not just back at square one. You're in the negative, buried under a mountain of debt. Your confidence is shattered. Most people in this situation would probably give up, maybe find a simple job just to get by, and accept that their big dreams are over. It's the logical thing to do. But our protagonist isn't most people. His name is Sam Ovens, and at his lowest point, instead of giving up, he made a decision that would seem completely insane to anyone on the outside. Sam was living in his parents' garage in New Zealand. He had tried and failed at several businesses, from a promotions company to a job board. Nothing stuck. He was racking up credit card debt, borrowing money from family, and feeling the immense pressure of his situation. He describes this period as rock bottom. He felt like a complete loser. Every morning he'd wake up with this heavy feeling of dread. But in that garage, surrounded by failure, he had one thing left: an internet connection and a burning desire to find a way out. He started consuming information like a man starved. He read books, watched videos, and studied successful entrepreneurs. He wasn't just looking for business ideas. He was looking for a new way of thinking. He realized his past failures weren't just bad luck. They were a result of his own flawed mindset and approach. He was focused on the wrong things, chasing quick money instead of providing real value. This was his first major breakthrough, the realization that the problem wasn't the world, it was him. And if he was the problem, he could also be the solution. He stumbled upon the world of digital consulting. The idea was simple. Instead of building a complex product or a huge company, he could use his knowledge to help other businesses solve their problems. The barrier to entry was low. He didn't need a fancy office or a huge team. He just needed a laptop, a phone, and the courage to put himself out there. He decided to focus on helping local businesses with their digital marketing, an area he had been learning a lot about. His first clients weren't glamorous. He was helping plumbers, electricians, and small local shops improve their websites and get more customers. The pay was not great initially, but it was something. More importantly, it was proof of concept. He was solving a real problem, and people were willing to pay him for it. He started to get results for his clients, and with each success, his confidence grew. He was no longer the guy who failed at everything. He was the guy who could help businesses grow. This is a crucial lesson. He didn't wait for the perfect idea or a huge investment. He started small, with what he had, and focused on delivering tangible value. He learned by doing. Every client was a new lesson. He refined his process, got better at sales, and started to build a reputation. He was working relentlessly, often 12 to 16 hours a day, fueled by the memory of his past failures and the hope of a different future. As his consulting business grew, he noticed a pattern. Many of his clients faced the same fundamental problems. He was essentially repeating the same advice and strategies over and over again. This is where his second major breakthrough happened. He thought, what if I could package my knowledge and sell it to many people at once, instead of just one at a time? This was the seed of what would become his empire, an online education platform. He decided to create an online course teaching others how to start and grow their own consulting businesses, just like he did. He called his new company Consulting.com. The idea was to create a program that was a complete system, a step-by-step guide to take someone from zero to a successful consultant. He poured everything he had learned, his successes, his failures, his scripts, his templates into this course. When he first launched it, he wasn't sure if anyone would buy it. Who was he, after all? Just a guy who used to be broke, operating out of his parents' garage, but he believed in the value he was offering. And to his astonishment, people started signing up. His story resonated. People weren't just buying a course. They were buying a roadmap from someone who had actually walked the path. His authenticity was his greatest asset. He wasn't some guru in an ivory tower. He was real, and his struggles made his success more believable and attainable. The business exploded. The demand for his program was massive. Why? Because he solved a huge pain point. People wanted to escape the 9-to-5 grind. They wanted to control their own destiny, and Sam offered a practical, proven path to do it. He scaled his business using the very digital marketing techniques he was teaching. He ran Facebook ads, hosted webinars, and built a powerful online presence. He practiced what he preached, and it worked spectacularly. Within a few short years, Sam Ovens went from his parents' garage to a luxury apartment in Manhattan. His company, Consulting.com, grew at a dizzying pace. Soon, it wasn't just making a few $1,000s a month, or even 100,000. It scaled to millions. And then, tens of millions per month. The numbers are staggering. At its peak, the company was generating $15 million a month in revenue. Let that sink in. From 0 to $15 million a month, starting at age 47 with nothing but debt to his name. So, what are the key takeaways from this mind-blowing story? First, it's never too late. Society often tells us that if you haven't made it by 30 or 40, you're done. Sam Ovens is living proof that your past does not define your future. Your age is just a number. Your breakthrough can happen at any time, as long as you're willing to keep learning and keep trying. Second, mindset is everything. Sam's transformation began not when he found a business idea, but when he changed his way of thinking. He took ownership of his failures, embraced the student mindset, and focused on providing value above all else. Before you can change your bank account, you have to change your mind. You have to believe that change is possible and that you are capable of making it happen. Third, start with what you have. Don't wait for the perfect conditions. Sam started in a garage with a laptop. He leveraged his existing, albeit limited, knowledge and built from there. Find a problem you can solve for someone, even on a small scale, and just start. The momentum you build from taking small actions is incredibly powerful. And fourth, scale with systems. Sam went from a one-on-one consultant to a global education mogul by systemizing his knowledge. He found a way to stop trading his time for money. He built a product that could help thousands of people at once. Think about how you can leverage your own skills and knowledge. Can you package it in a way that can be delivered to many, instead of just to one? The story of Sam Ovens is more than just a tale of financial success. It's a powerful reminder of human potential. It shows us that no matter how dire your circumstances seem, you have the power to rewrite your story. It's about finding that intersection of your knowledge, a market need, and a scalable model. It's about having the grit to push through the doubt and the failures. So, if you're feeling stuck, if you think it's too late for you, or if you're staring at your own mountain of debt and despair, remember this story. Remember the guy in the garage who refused to give up. Your big break might not be a $15 million a month business, but your personal comeback story is waiting to be written. The first chapter starts today. Thanks for watching. If this story inspired you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content that can help you change your own life. Let me know in the comments what part of Sam's journey resonated with you the most. See you in the next video.